Hello and welcome again. In this new video we will start working with the workspaces. Understand how this work is very important in those cases that you want to reuse your entire template in different environment. Okay, so first of all, let me show you the CLI command line. Is Terraform workspace is the principal command line. Let's enter here, and now we have subcommand for this. The subcommand new is used to create workspaces. The list list all the workspaces that you already has in your template. The show the workspace that you currently are okay, and the workspace the subcommand line select is to switch between workspaces. Okay, and lastly we have the delete. This is to delete the workspaces. It's important to know that you can remove the default workspace. All the template that you initialize has the default workspace. That means that by default the template or Terraform use workspaces. So in this case, that is why the workspace called default, you can delete it, modify it, or something like that. Always with this workspace will exist. Okay, let's start playing with workspaces. The first thing that we want to do is create two new workspaces. This first one is Terraform workspace new, and we'll create the dev environment. Okay, now let's do the same for the pro environment. If we run the command line Terraform workspace list, we will see all the workspaces that we have available now. See, it's prod, dev, and default. Okay, that asterisk means that we are in prod workspace, or the workspace called prod. Okay, so to test this, I want to create a new tag to identify when we are in different environments. Let's go to the our variable file to do this. Here I will create the variable called env with environment, and the value will be prod. Perfect. Now I wanna create, or I need to create the variable in this variable file with the same structure. And let's modify the description. For our deploy. Okay, perfect. Now in the main file I need to create the same variable in the EC2 module block. M is equal to bar dot m. Let's copy this and paste it in EC2 model. Okay. In the EC2 module, we need to create the same variable in the EC2 bars. That's why I copy this block and let me paste it here. Okay, perfect. Now I think we can go to the EC2 block and let's modify the name, the tag name with the environment. That's why I am putting this minus the dollar color bracket bar dot env. So in this way, basically I will be calling the same variables, but now the name that is here and the environment that is now is part of the name will be adding to the tag name dynamically. Okay, you get it for the environment variable. Let's rename this file. Now let's call prod variables to identify better each environment. Okay, and now let's copy this to create another environment file. Let's rename this to dev. Okay, and now I will change the value for the variable env. Okay, perfect. That is how I will demonstrate that we are deploying different infrastructure by passing different variables. With this Terraform apply, I will apply in this case the pro variable. I need to call this file because we are in the prod workspace. Okay, it's failing. Variable files. Let me see. Oh, I forget put the extension. Let's wait for a moment. Okay, here the template will start creating 4 resources. Okay, we have our security group, we have our key pair for our security group, and we will create the 2 EC2 instance. Okay. Now let's see. This is for the EC2, the module EC2. Okay, let's accept this. Here we go. The template start. I will pause this video and I will back with you when the template finish to deploy the resources. Okay, the deploy in, you can see we have our EC2 instance with the tag name prod. Let's test the connectivity to our two new EC2 instance. Try a new telnet connection. To the port 22. See, it's working. So we are able to connect to our EC2. Now the idea is repeat the same step, but now with the dev environment. That is why I will switch to the dev workspace that we already created. Let's put dev here. Okay, we switch to the workspace called dev, and now what we want to do is create the same infrastructure but using the dev variable. Let's wait for a moment to see the output from the terminal. Okay, we will create the same for resources. Let's confirm. Start creating. Oops, what happened? Oh, okay, I forget change the name for our key pair and for our security group, because in fact it's already created. We can has a duplication of the same resources. So the solution here is just add the same environment variable in the name. This will fix this, and we'll be able to create our secondary environment. Okay, let's put this here. Let me copy this variable and let's paste it in variable, the key variable 5. Okay. This is the key. Okay, key here. Let's call our variable with this expression: dollar curly bracket var.f is our variable, and that is done. Let's do the same for our security group. This is the security group module. The only thing that we need to do is just repeat the same step. I'll copy this block and let's go to the security group variable and copy this here. Cool. in security root name, we use the expression minus or hyphen dollar open curly bracket var dot end close curly bracket. Okay, cool. And now I think we are done. Let's validate this. Yep. Now we can apply this change. Let's wait for a moment to see our outputs. Okay. Now we can asset this. I will pause again this video to avoid waste time while the template is running. I will see you in a few minutes. Okay, now our template in to running the deployment. And now we can see here our two new servers with the ending in dev. Okay. This is our new security group, and here we have our new key name. Okay, so let's test our connectivity with any of those instances. I don't know if this test add value for you, but at least for me, I just wanna confirm that the environment is working and show you that. Okay, so you can see we are able to connect to the dev servers. If we try to run the same apply command line, we will see that we don't have any change to apply in this environment because actually we don't have any change for the environment. So let's see, let's wait the final output to demonstrate this. See? No changes. Important show this because now I wanna apply the new changes in prod environment. Okay, remember that we add the environment in the name for security group and key pair. So this will change the EC2 key name, so this will be an informer for this. After we apply these changes, all that we need we will see is the resources will change the name. Will destroy the resources and will recreate the resources again. Okay, that's why I am selecting the Pro workspace. And now I will try to apply these changes, but calling the pro variable file. That's why I will change replace the def for prod here. Okay. Please wait. Okay, here we go. Okay, as you can see, we will destroy 4 resources and we'll add 4 resources. Why? Because the name is a force replacement for Terraform. The same for key, and the same for the EC2 instances. Check here. See, this is enforcement. Perfect. Now we can set this change. And I will pause again this video. Okay, we are ready with our deployment now. Let's go to the AWS console to confirm our deploy. Let's refresh our console. And now you can see that we have 2 EC2 terminated. The 2 are the old ones. And here we have the new ones. If we check the key name, you see now that is ending in prod. The same for the security group. Let's check this. See, this the security group name is ending in pro. So now, if we run the same command line, you will see the same output that we saw in when we deploy the dev environment the second time. You will see that there are no changes to apply. See, no changes. So that means that you can has a lot of environment using the same template, just creating. The only thing that you need to do is create workspaces and different variable file. Okay, this variable file will consume for our template. Okay, and the workspace will save your TF file, TF state, to Terraform state in different location. This is all for this video. Let's see in the new video. Bye bye.